Over the 4th of July weekend, my cousin came to visit me, which was something I really needed. I've been letting myself get more and more stressed out, which I know I've mentioned before. I've just been having really terrible anxiety these past couple of weeks, and work had been building up and getting worse and worse. And then my cousin came and we went and did some things that, even though I've lived up in the Seattle area for a long time, I have just never done. We went to a low tide day up at Alki Beach, and I've never done a low tide day. We saw such cool creatures scuttling around, and there were so many little children scientists out exploring. It was just so much fun. It was an absolutely beautiful time. And then we took a trip down the Oregon coast. We got to see some just spectacular sights. We had some amazing food. We went all the way down to Tillamook to have some cheese and ice cream at the factory. It was absolutely wonderful. And on our way there, we stopped at the beach and saw Haystack Rock, which I have never been to see, and unfortunately forgot my phone in the car when we walked all the way down to the beach. So this is the only footage I have from there. I don't have anything from my Instagram, which is kind of funny, but I do have this. It was just such a lovely time. It was such a relief to finally get out of the house and put my feet into the ocean and just really have a lovely time with my cousin and recharge and reset over the 4th of July weekend. I'm just so happy she came to see me, and we took a trip together and ended up in Portland and bought some books. So now here we're gonna get on to my Powell's book haul. I just wanted to pop on here quickly and give you a quick book haul of everything I got at Powell's. I got a lot. I spent way too much money at Powell's. Don't tell my husband. Here he knows. We'll start from what I picked up first as I was walking around. So the first thing I decided that I absolutely had to have was Carry On by Rainbow Rowell, because I loved Fangirl, and the more I hear about this, the more it definitely seems like it's up my alley. Maybe it was up my college me alley and it's not up my alley now, but we're gonna find out. Next, because I loved Strange the Dreamer, and Muse of Nightmares is actually next on my reading list. I'm trying to get through everything this summer. I picked up Daughter of Smoke and Bone because I love Laini Taylor's writing style, so I may as well have her other series. Next up, I didn't have anything Anne Sexton, so I got her Transformations collection, which has a lot of fairy tale themes, so I am really excited to read this, and then I'm going to see if I'm going to recommend it to a friend who is looking for specifically fairy tale style poetry. So got that one. I picked up Neverwhere by Neil Gaiman. I saw the TV show for this and I really liked it, and why not? There are a lot of why not purchases. The last why not purchase was Nimona. So I followed Ginger Hayes, which was her online name way back in the day. Obviously, you would recognize her from the the cover of Fangirl. Noelle Stevenson. Absolutely love her, but I've never read Nimona. So there it was, sitting there looking at me, and I was like, well, that's gotta be mine. So it is. So that was my haul for those. Bum, ba, ba. Everything I got at Powell's, but I have one more thing I want to show you. This one came in the mail while my cousin was here. I got Brightly Burning by the fabulous Alexa Dunn. I have actually had the ebook copy of this for a while, and I just haven't got around to it yet. I have a really long TBR, but this one, Second Star Books, Ooh, focus in. You got this. You got this. There we go. Second Star Books was doing a little promotion that Alexa talked about on her channel with her book and this candle aboard the Rochester, and I was like, that's cheaper than the price of the hardback of the book. Of course I'm gonna get it. So I did. So now I also have the hardbook copy, which means I'm gonna read it even sooner. It's on the list. It's in there. I have a lot of things I'm trying to read, and I've been reading very, very slowly. I'm very excited about the book. The candle, I'm not being paid for this, so I can just be honest with you. It's not my cup of tea. Blackberry, spice, and sage sounded like exactly something I like, but it's very perfumey. Like it's very strong and very perfumey, so I tend to like a little bit more subtle scents. So if you don't like the strong perfume, it is very much that, but we'll see when I burn it. It might burn really pleasantly. That could be it. It could just be too concentrated to just sniff, but it's almost like really sweet candy is kind of how it smells. It reminds me of a candy, but I can't think of what. Anyway, that was all I had for you. I just had such a really lovely weekend. I've been letting stress build up, and I really appreciate my cousin coming to visit me and keep me company, and we had such an amazing time, which I'm sure you got to see from our lovely beachy highlights. I just felt so much better after all of that, and I've been reading a whole bunch since she left, which was like 2 days ago as of the filming of this. Yeah, sometimes you just need to recharge, and I just really needed that. So, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you again soon. Good luck to all of us. Bye!